there's good news today in that the federal government, the Minister Tanya Plibersek, approved a whole bunch of wells in Queensland. This is an existing gas field, but it basically gives it permission to continue drilling gas out for the next 50 years. Now, that's just a practical admission from Labor that you're going to need gas in this country for the next 50 years. But you have the Greens leader, Adam Bandt. Have a look at what he tweeted today in response to that. He says it's almost a year since the devastating climate-induced floods in Lismore. There's no basis for that. And he says this is how Labor wants to market. More gas, more destruction, more fuel on the fire. Enough. Now, what's happened here? Because only 10 years ago, the Greens understood. They were promoting the switch to gas plus renewables. How are they getting away now with demonising gas?
Look, first of all, I want to applaud the government for taking the bold stand that it took in approving this gas project. I think it really gives the right market signals to investors around the world and here in Australia that gas is here to stay. And the other thing I'll say is that I'm very thankful to have some adults in the room.
Yeah, no, it's the right decision. The alternative would be unthinkable, though. But what about the Greens? Because they're trying to get the government to stop anything happening in gas. They opposed even this approval.
Yeah, so I think under the leadership of Adam Bandt, the Greens have really taken a far left radical view that I would even say, from my experience being in the U.S., it's left of the most radical left person in California. So they're in uncharted territory here, and I think some of the rhetoric that you've seen from the Greens in the last few weeks it really puts a real focus on how dangerous some of these new policies that are being contemplated would result in damaging the economy here in Australia. I think it would really put a lot of downward pressure on pain that the current Australian consumer is really feeling from inflation, from cost of living. If you want to make this problem even worse, then you look to deploy some of the policies that Adam Bandt is peddling.
Yeah, do what Adam Bandt suggests and we'll be in a world of pain, and emissions will go up because our gas won't be used. They'll use coal instead. Thanks for joining us, Joel. I appreciate it.
Thanks very much.